Hey everybody, ladies and gentlemen, SimplyPops here, and iOS 11.2 has finally released to the public. Well, technically this is the GM version, which stands for Gold Master, which technically is the final release of iOS 11.2. We've been through 6 betas. How does it stack up in terms of performance? Now in this video I'm going to be testing out the iPhone 6 performance, the battery test, and I just gotta say thank you guys for all your support. I really do appreciate it. You guys seem to love these iOS 11 on iPhone 6 videos. I really do appreciate it. You guys keep on supporting. I'll keep on making the content. Alright, so before I do anything, now this is still iOS 11.1 as you guys can see there. So I'm going to be updating it, just doing a final speed test for the last time. Should you update to iOS 11.2? Is the performance better? So we're going to run a couple of speed tests right now before I actually update. So make sure all my apps are closed. Okay, they are closed. Lower down the brightness so you guys can see what's going on. Alright guys, I do apologize that I just want to have a little timer so we can have a track of things. Alright, so we're going to launch up Mario Run. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, like about 2 seconds. Let's launch up Twitter. 3, 2, 1. That was a little delayed. That was my fault. The apps run fairly quick. Let's try Instagram. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, let's try out YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and last but not least, let's try Subway Surfer. 3, 2, 1. I think this one actually have like a loading bar on the bottom. Okay, yeah, it does. But in terms of the app, it was like about 10 seconds. Okay, so it's ready to play at 16 seconds. So I'm about to update this device. Like I said, it's fairly quick. Apps launch like about average, maybe 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Maybe when you start getting into the games, it's a little bit more things to load up. But for the most part, it works pretty fast. Let's do one more test. Safari. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so in terms of the app Safari, it was like about 2 seconds. In terms of the web page to load up, that just depends on your internet connection. And as you guys can see, well, damn, it just went away. This is a 1.8 gigabyte update, so just keep that in mind. But you also might be saving up some space, so the actual update might be a little bit more efficient on the storage, so it's not taking up as much space, but it's going to clear up the caches and stuff. So we're going to stand by and wait for this to install. And here it is, guys, iOS 11.2. Let's go into the settings. Let's go into the general, about, and as you guys can see right there, 11.2. Alright, so 56.3 gigabytes. And if I go into my photos, this is 11.1. Alright, so I had 56.35 gigabytes available of space, and I updated to 11.2, and now I have 56.3. So a little bit of space saved, but that little bit can mean a lot. Now in terms of performance, let's launch up a couple of apps and see the performance. Let's see the speed. Alright guys, so time for the speed test. I really do apologize. It's not the best speed test in the world, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so Mario Run. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, a little slower. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little slow. It's a little bit slow. Let's clear all the apps. Maybe that might be the problem. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was a lot faster. So maybe I have to clear out my apps. Okay, let's try out Twitter. 3, 2, 1. Okay, damn, I stopped it a little late. Okay, YouTube. Let's start YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Okay, like around 4 seconds. And let's try out Instagram. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 4 seconds. So kind of like about the same. If not, maybe a little slower. Let's try Subway Surfer. So 3, 2, 1, Sub Surfer. And you guys can go back to the video and kind of do like your own speed test, so see which one is faster. You know, comparing 11.1 to 11.2. You guys can be the judge. Okay. Let's open up Safari. I did open up Safari. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the actual browser loaded up, but I need to load up the page. That's probably like another second. So yeah, I mean, if not, it's the same, little to no difference basically in terms of launching apps. Your day-to-day usage, you're not gonna really notice the difference. Let's launch the Geekbench app. Let's see if the performance is improved. Okay, CPU, and we're gonna run this Geekbench. And oh yeah, by the way, I cleared out all the apps and everything is cleared. Okay, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1319, and the multi-core score is 2292. So let's compare that to the previous generation of iOS. So I'm gonna launch my Photos application. Alright guys, so my bad. I didn't take a screenshot of 11.1 of the scores. So as you guys can see, this is 11.1, 1346. The multi-core score is 2302. So if I compare that to the latest version, okay, let me see. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a downgrade in terms of performance. So the scores are worse on iOS 11.2. So definitely use caution before you update. Now, most importantly, the battery test. Now, I charged this thing all the way up to 100%, right? From the beginning of this video, it was 100%, and now it's at 78%. Now, maybe it was on all this time because it was updating, but the battery life on the iPhone 6 is pretty trash. We're going to do a battery test anyway on 11.2. But then again, I'm not sure. This is the iPhone 6. This is not the iPhone 6 Plus. But this thing been used though for 3 years, so that might be a problem because after a while the battery start to lose its life. You know, it's not like fresh out the box. But this is a realistic test. You know, you're gonna have your phone for a long time. You want to see how the performance stack up, you know, from a period of time, and especially with the iPhone 6, unless you're getting a fresh new iPhone 6. Before I even get started with the battery performance test, I cleared out all my apps running in the background. My brightness is a little bit halfway, a little bit lower. I would say that's normal brightness. Of course, auto brightness is off. My Bluetooth is on, my Wi-Fi is on, and of course this phone doesn't have any service. Which, by the way, a lot of you guys been killing me in the comments saying like, oh, his phone doesn't have no service, so of course the battery life is going to be better. Of course it's going to be good. But I look at it like this. If you call up Sprint right now to activate this iPhone 6, the phone is going to activate. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to constantly activate like that in the snap, but I would say it's constantly checking for service to see if it has any service. So I don't think it makes a huge difference if there's no service or service. But onto the battery test. As you guys can see, 12 or 1 o'clock basically, the phone is still surviving. Now, it is on 70%, and you guys can see the battery is just doing well. It's doing pretty solid. Now, sorry for the jump cuts and all of that, because I had to swap out the battery on my camera. Then the SD card has like a size limit, so I can only record up to like 30 minutes or less. So it was a little bit of a pain. And then I had to step out to get my hair cut because my family wanted to take me out Sunday night, which was this was Sunday. And it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy. I had things to do. And shout out to Apple for dropping out. And shout out to Apple for dropping this update at 12 o'clock at night. I was asleep. It was Friday night, and they had to push this update out immediately because it was like a huge urgent bug. So it was a mess, man. I don't know what Apple is doing with the software side of things, but it is what it is. Now, 5 hours. The phone is on 38%, 37 right now, 36. And it is just surviving like a champ. I would say 30%. You'll still be able to last through the night, but you are going to need to find a wall charger soon. But that's amazing to be an iPhone 6. I can imagine how the iPhone 6 Plus is going to be. And another thing too, I've been playing Call of Duty in the background, so there was times where I was lost of track of things. Sometimes my camera just shuts down and I forgot to turn it back on. But hey, man, I did the best I can with this battery test, man. So drop a like on the video. I tried, man. I bust my ass to give you guys this battery performance test. And man, and all of that, my camera, and you know what's funny, all of that, my camera ended up dying while the iPhone was on 1%. So I didn't know exactly when the iPhone 6 died. So, you know, the battery life was amazing. If I had to keep on checking my camera like that, the battery life performance on the iPhone 6 is pretty damn amazing. Now, the phone is on 1%, and look, my camera just died right there. So I had to swap out the battery again. So 8 hours and 21 minutes. So I would say maybe like about 8 hours and 30 minutes or 8 hours and 40 minutes the phone actually died. So that is amazing. Almost 9 hours of battery life on the iPhone 6. You getting the performance, you getting the speed, little to no difference, and most importantly, you getting that battery performance. I struggled to give you guys a battery performance test one time, and my camera battery died, but the iPhone battery life was on 30%. So I had to redo the test. It was annoying filming that battery test, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, I appreciate it. Appreciate it with a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, because you're gonna let everybody know who have an iPhone 6 know about this amazing battery performance.